Here is an image of what we've done to nature. And another. And another. And another. And they just keep on going. Because when will it end? See, I believe we as a species have gone too far, as it be with technological advancements, too fast. While I do believe we should be achieving these goals, we are doing that at such a breakneck speed that we've honestly lost ourselves in this technology. Case in point, we see hundreds of people every day in accidents related to driving and texting, a new technology that we don't know how to handle. We've gotten flying cars recently, robots. We are living in a sci-fi setting, as it would be called only just 30 years ago. But we are advancing so fast, we don't even realize what is really happening until we look back at it. Now, the reason that really prompted me to make this video is because a couple of days ago, I don't know exactly when, the dire wolf was brought out of extinction. If anybody knows anything about Game of Thrones or Dungeons and Dragons, you'd probably be terrified right now because dire wolves aren't exactly the friendliest of creatures. They're pretty strong, they're pretty vicious, but those researchers decided that this would be the first extinct animal to be reintegrated into the wild. Well, I'm not sure if that's the final goal, but that is what I'm assuming it will be. But isn't that just crazy? That whenever we are posed with the great opportunity to bring anything back from extinction, we choose one of the most destructive creatures. Now, not even mentioning the fact this is looking like a Jurassic Park type dystopia situation we are running headfirst into, and the fact that our whole society is kind of beginning to look a bit like a dystopia. Ignoring all of that, all of the advancements we've made in the past couple of years, we really are in another renaissance. But I feel like we're going far too fast. We're creating technologies that not even we know how it works. AI, chatbots, not everybody knows how they work. The chatbots will do things against their coding. They have some kind of free will, some kind of self-preservation that we just don't know about yet. And that is honestly scary. So, bringing it back to the thumbnail and to the title, we see that we're just like the story of Icarus. Now, I bring this up not because we're being too ambitious, which I believe is part of the problem, but I believe we've overstepped our bounds, honestly. We have gone into the wrong places. Sure, ambition is fine, but ambition into these fields that we're putting them into, things such as AI, things such as bringing extinct animals back, this is all flying too close to the sun. And ever since the Industrial Revolution, I really think the wax has started to melt. It's no secret that we are living in a global crisis, from climate change to the extinction level going up, the endangered species list going up. I mean, I guess it won't matter much anymore if we can just reverse extinction, but still, we're seeing a lot of very big swings in our natural world and in our own industrial world. We've seen the rise of all of these new technologies flying closer and closer to the sun. And that's why I believe that even though the story of Icarus was made, what is it, hundreds of years ago? It applies now more than ever. Because we're flying closer and closer into the sun. And if you don't believe me, go look it up for yourself. I highly promote you to go ahead, pause the video, and go look for yourself at what all is happening and how fast we really are moving, because it's not talked about enough. The innovations we are making on the daily is staggering when you truly stop to look at it. And the second we invent general intelligence, it's just gonna skyrocket from there. And then it'll be further out of our controls. That's when the wings start really breaking. And I feel like we could really break down all of human civilization down to this. We have like the hunter-gatherers, the whole that whole era, the hunter-gatherers, the early civilizations, all the way up until, I would say, European times, like around the medieval times. We had what would be considered the labyrinth, the maze. Then, whenever we have European times along to the settling of the Americas, we would call that whenever Icarus and his father crafted the wings. And then, right at the Industrial Revolution, we took flight. And now, the wax has begun to melt. So I do urge you to pay attention, and honestly, just to say what you see around you all the time. Because this technology that we honestly have integrated into our lives without more than a question is really staggering when you think about it. So I would love if you really share your opinions on that, because it's interesting to see how these technologies have affected other people, especially with it being so accessible now with things like phones, computers, and devices as such. But with that, this has been Wonder and Wisdom. Here in the outro, I would like to say I am creating a movie. The trailer for that is out now. It will be on the end screen, which should be popping up either now or here in a couple of seconds. Go watch that. It's a really cool start to a really big project that I would love to really get into the eyes of the public. We do have a Discord server. There's not many members right now, but there are a few, so I would really love it if you come and joined our community. If you like opinions like this, and honestly, if you just like being a part of a small Discord community. Also, I don't love begging for money on the internet, but I did set up a Patreon, which will get you a whole lot of exclusive and upcoming content. There are many tiers. There's even a bit of free content over there if you want to keep your eyes peeled for that. But this has been Wonder and Wisdom. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys down in the comment section.